So, um, gold star for first person to tell me the bias. Gold star. Bang. Boom. 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 Someone send him a gold star. There you go. We go into the daily FVG and going full Karate Kid the rest of the day. No. Please, no. Please, no. This one up here. Honestly, I bet that we hold all these highs for now. Let me find a place for us to reject from real quick. It's my favorite thing to do. People were saying short this. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ooh. Okay, so I found it. Boom. 30-minute BPR. Absolutely destroying price right now. No, and then and then when the shorts get flamed and it goes down 10 points, everyone's going to be all, "Oh. What the heck? You said not to short." Now it's working. All right. So let's lock in. I'm not going to lie. Dream scenario at this point is going to be very, 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 very limited. Probably a pullback into this 1 hour gap and then longs is all I can really. This is all I could picture happening. So we're finally at the point where I don't really think I doubt that I'm going to short anymore for a while. We'll see. So basically, if we can just generate some buy side right here, tap down in this 1 hour, sweep these lows, and get a continuation to target the equal highs that we just left. But I will say this. We did sweep quite a bit right now, right? All these, all this. This all got ran, right? So let's see what happens with that. Yeah, we're in a bullish one. Yeah, I'm interested in absolutely nothing until we come down here. So we look pretty correlated right now, so that's good. So ES and NQ have all swept the same buy side. Inside this 15-minute right here. You want us to inverse this gap or you don't know what's going on? I want us to come down, but I don't want it to be straight down. I don't want us to leave a bunch of bearish FVGs. I want us to leave buy side behind. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't want us just to rip down and be like, oh, now we have FVGs all over. I want to have like just a clean run to go through back up. So, that be my energy. You made me mess up what I was saying because I read what you said. Dude, why does it always sign me out? But that's stop signing me out. But that's what I'm looking for is just to tap into this 1 hour gap. Sweep these 5-minute lows. Well, I can't lie. This is much better than this is way better than us just pumping straight up at open, I think. Anybody else agree with that? Anything's better than just going up for real. So ES kind of has this 5-minute right here. Looks pretty good. What? Guys. Oh boy. Our VIX is at 15 and a half. Ain't no way. Dude, this is just going to come straight down and inverse this or what? Are we going to have one of those kind of days? You want one of those kind of days? You want one of those days where NQ is just doing whatever she absolutely wants? I just want us to leave some buy side behind for when we tap this 1 hour gap. That's really all my conditions are for now. Sounds like every day. True. So we're so bullish that I couldn't really picture us knifing through this 1 hour. But we'll see. We need to just barely inverse that 15, just barely. Not 20 points below. Why do you want us to inverse the 15? Because that'll make me more confident we actually go down to the 1 hour. Okay. If we can't inverse it, holds a huge chunk of AM. Okay. I like it. I'm opening apps that I don't need. We don't have any weird ass news that we need to watch for this afternoon, right? And then Friday is no news. Okay. So we put in this 5-minute here. Okay. The momentum on this 5-minute is kind of crazy. Don't do this to us. So the 5-minute inverse there. Is anybody trying this? It was hard for me not to take that. I can't lie. But I feel like it was going to be a BE play. Unless you got out at the high here. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I didn't take it. I genuinely was like, this is going to go BE. Ain't no way. Yeah. I liked the way it looked, but nah. I want us to come way down first. But if you took profits right at the high, that was a good trade. Because it barely wicked. We got SMTs. Yeah, 930 wicks are really good targets, like just in general, so that makes sense. I was like on the edge. I was on the edge of taking that, but I was all, nah, I'll just wait. So I can totally see the vision for people that did try that. Because I was thinking about it. For me, I was just thinking, because I'm trying to, I want to try and go for a 2R on my plays. And in my head, I was like, I didn't have confidence I'd get 2R out of that. My mouse was on the buy button, and then I hesitated. I mean, it's not that it was a bad play. Like the TP technically hit. It just wouldn't have hit my TP. Yeah, it was definitely a good play. That's why I just was like, okay, this momentum's kind of crazy, and then I just left it at that because if if somebody was wanting to try it, I wanted them just to try it. Hate overnight pumps for real. It just makes AM. It makes AM so choppy. But I'm okay with this. Like, genuinely, I'm okay with what I'm seeing right now because this gives me more confidence that we'll actually get a play today. Like, if that 5 minute would have inversed and then just flew up, I would have been like, yeah, today's cooked. So, this is hopefully a good sign here that we're seeing this because maybe we can actually get something that we all really like, which would be, for me, the 1 hour tap. Let's see. So the 15 minute, we have a new 15 minute. I was 5 minutes late to look, but the previous 15 minute candle wicked way down, right? We kind of were all seeing if we were going to inverse this 15 minute. Didn't. Pumped up. Now we're just pulling back down into the 15 minute again, maybe. So yeah, dream scenario, like Jay was saying, this 15 minute inverses. Honestly, I don't even care if it does inverse. I just want us to tap this 1 hour. But you would think if we did that it would inverse. So if we like came down, got the tap and the reversal up all within one 15-minute candle, that would be kind of crazy. If we got that, dude, imagine. Dude. Get in one of those ones. Dude, Jay. Last year, dude. Or wait, not last year, but right before election. You guys remember the volatility right before election? Dude, if anyone in here remembers the volatility before election, please vouch for me on this. Bro, we were getting like 60.30-second candles and shit. Like, not just one of them, not just spikes. They would be like in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, it was insane, bro. It was scary. But, dude, when you were right, it was amazing. We would get like 30-second inverses that were like 30 plus points, and it would trigger and just immediately go zoom. Like, dude. Yeah, it was insane. Insane. So pushing down through this 15 minute, reaching for this 1 hour, hopefully. So crazy, dude. Like the moment you get in, candle just whoop. You're like, whoa, whoa. You could TP in 4 seconds. Or stop loss in 4 seconds. Dude, but it's like that's the thing is it wouldn't just wick. Like the bodies would just stay strong. It was crazy. It wouldn't just be like spikes. Just nuts. So we do have this bearish SMT on 15-minute highs. Okay, so that's a good sign for us to reach for this 1 hour. But again, I will not be taking anything until we tap this 1 hour. Because then we would get the sweep on these 5-minute lows, right? Basically, I'm waiting for my checklist, and I want my checklist to come after hitting this 1 hour. But we did tap into this 1 minute gap right here, right? So this little 1 minute right here is holding. How big is it? Oops. 4 points. So a little 4-point gap holding price up right now. La, da, 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 da. If you know, you know. Man, that, I'm not going to lie, that made me get so nostalgic earlier because my buddy Matt that passed away, baby, our friend group, we used to just hang out and slap that song so much. So it's like a happy / sad nostalgia. It's like a good memory moment. It's like, damn. We are pushing up through this 1 minute gap. Dang, why do I feel like this 1 minute works? Like, part of me did like this 1 minute, but is anyone trying this 1 minute? No higher time frame delivery. You're in on eval. The momentum looked pretty good, but I've already set my conditions for myself, and I kind of want to stay consistent on that. So, but momentum looked good. We did have a sweep. We had delivery. We had the inverse. So could probably go BE or scale this high, like 20 points. But where was the delivery? Right here. I marked it out. This is a 1 minute right here. It's not higher time frame. Yeah, it's not higher time frame, but we'll wait for the 3. Yeah, I didn't see the 3, but I was just curious because I'm waiting for the 1 hour. I need that 1 hour tap. And it would be great to have this SMT still here and some more highs behind, right? That would just be like, that's my dream scenario, and that's what I want, and that's what I'm waiting for. Period. Last thing I'm going to do is have the mindset of I need to make back my losses. Like, that's besides that is so irrelevant, right? Today is a whole new day. Any previous trades this week don't matter. Can't control what already happened. All I can control is what I do now. So now I'm going to be patient as shit and wait for the setup that I really want, because every time I come up with a dream scenario and we get that setup, it always works so good. And anytime I trade before that, I get wrecked. Yeah, trust your stats. This is why we stop. Like, this is why it's so important to stop when you're red. Because now it's the next day and we can still trade our accounts, right? Don't want to wake up the next day and have to buy new evals. It's not a good start to the day. I know it happens, but if we can avoid it, you know. Yesterday I chased stuff in the AM, was red, went back to my system, turned it into a green day. Funny how that works. Exactly. Right? And not only does waiting for my dream scenario give me more confidence in the trade, but it also, I work on my discipline the entire time I'm waiting for it, right? Because I see other setups, we tape read them, I say how I feel, it might look good, but like, that's just it. You guys have green days? Not very many this month so far. Damn. Like, dude. Seeing that it's the 15th scares me. So we got the 15-minute inverse. So hopefully that will send us down to our 1 hour. But I don't want it to get there in a rush. I want it to leave behind buy side. I don't want us just to slap straight to it. I want to have a clean setup. So to have all this being left behind is amazing, right? Then we get this. Oops. Let me rent a Lambo for marketing purposes real quick. Hey, give me a ride in it so I can get in on that marketing purpose. Let me get in the passenger seat. Be like, snag this baby up from prop firm payouts. The 4-step checklist got me this Lambo. Discord money buys you a Lambo. With this 4-step checklist, you can train in Cancun with a jawline like mine. Dude, that makes me think of the conversation we had last night with Dodgy, my load. Now I'm dead. Forgot about that. That was funny. It was a good conversation. But I'm still genuinely just want this 1 minute right here is still holding. So once we get below that, that'll be good. Lard lad donut. What the hell is that? Dude, what? Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is not a donut, bro. That's a. We're trying to teach our little millionaire how to be a man. Oh my god. No, the person buying is the lard. Quickie Mart. That's so cool, man. Oh man, don't even get us started on that. Everyone in here knows exactly what you're referring to, and we've all heard it for years. Dude, okay. Bro, I can't. Guys, what happened to these candles? And Q's cooking? Yeah. Accumulation of dojis. A plus conditions. Dude. Has anyone used the in-trade reset worksheet yet? Yeah, we need it as a command. What about? I think Amy's gonna pick this one. Yeah, exclamation mark. What about exclamation mark trade or something? I feel like that's fast. Exclamation mark in. That's pretty. I mean, yeah, trade. Okay. One second. It gets so cold in here so fast, dude. $30-day payout guide, tilt check worksheet, and then what's the other one? When not to trade. What song? P15. Listen, that we don't discuss that anymore. Wait, Jay, how do you know? Do you know how it works? We never even had the conversation. Back is doing much better, actually. Thank you for asking. All right, here, hang on, Jay. Let me just break it. Jay's getting hyped on it. I think I've taken maybe. I did. I think I've taken maybe. Thank you. I think I've taken like maybe 6 funded wins with it. Ever. And then I was scared. I felt like I felt like after those I had just gotten lucky. I'm like, do I keep doing this or not? Man, what happened to these candles though, for real? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I totally can believe that. Like yesterday when we tapped the NWOG, I was like, dude, I said if this 5-minute inverses, this is gonna fly. Does anyone remember saying that? 15-second long, 24. Yeah, Sweaty took this and was sitting in it forever and finally got out and then it started pumping. But like, look, we inversed that 5-minute and we've never come back. Like, we've literally never come back. So I kind of felt like that was good. We're just getting the A for our banger long from the 1 hour. This is a sensitive topic right now. Why? What's wrong? Yeah, I have a Google Drive link. One sec. Wait, it's in there. Oh, no, wait. I just posted the PDF on, not the Drive link. Yeah, you're right. Okay, one sec. Let me get it. Which one is this again? Which one do you need? Payout guide. I sent it to you. Bang. That's fire. Thank you, sir. I know you've already made a bunch of worksheets and they're all great, but maybe later on a guide on how to exit drawdown? Yeah. I mean, really, the only thing that you can do is just size down until you get out, to be honest. But I can try and make that into a guide. Make it a little more like visual. Took some losses longing, then it worked. Yeah. Relatable. So we're leaving a ton of good buy side here behind right now. So I like that. This 1 minute here is still holding price up. If you guys can see that. But like the candles themselves are kind of trash. Top half of my chart, price is more spread out than the lower half. What? Up or down, pick a freaking side for real. I don't know why it's like that. I think that's just gonna change based on the time frame you're on, brother, and how far you're zoomed out. Because mine, see how mine are moving. Okay, now we're just flying. Just manipulating up to go down to the 1 hour. Yeah, that would be ideal. So we tapped into the 30-minute BPR again. So hopefully we just pumped over these highs to just sweep liquidity so that we can go down. Yep. Ah. Dang, I missed a lot. All right, don't be thrown off. I'm putting pants on, not off. Don't be thrown off. I'm just cold in there, all right? Those people use them for poops. I think I need them for streams, guys. Streaming makes me nervous. I'm not good in front of people. Oops. Sauna fans. I was like about to start rabbit holing that conversation, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna just let it go. With that lighting, you can't do anything wrong. I know, right? Here, what else we got? Oh God. Trippy, man. Why is it? Oh, I see. Auto is just like rainbow ass. What the? Dude, this is crazy. Dude, this light is doing some things. You want to see? Look at that. What's going on? Dude. All right, this thing's cool. All right. That's enough. Putting the disco in Discord? Nah, that's super funny. That's a good one, actually. So we just keep bouncing out of this little 1 minute. Putting the... Huh. I don't know if that one was as good as the last one. Tap into this 30-second BPR. Yeah, we got a ton of equalos down here. It's crazy. Oh, wait, I forgot my watermark, guys. Gotta have my watermark on. Shout out to Jay. So ES is starting to look a little bit more bullish than NQ is. NQ just inverts this 30-second. Delivering out of this 1 minute. I would assume that this comes for these. But we are still kind of just within a range, so we'll see. Is anyone trying this 30-second? Pretty obvious size gap, so it would make sense. You'd probably just go BE here. If not scale. So there's your BE, your scale. Now we're in this little 30-second. Now we're in this 30-second BPR and the 30-minute gap. This PA is, yeah. checklist like Dodgy's indicator. No, we got to have our own style. Technically, that is all year. So, oh, I see. Damn, that's gonna be hard to do, probably. So ES just took out AM high, which is way up here for NQ. So now we're starting to get a little uncorrelated too, which sucks. If you had SMT on the checklist, that shit is hard. Yeah, SMT. That's why when you asked about, or when we were talking about that, I was like, good luck, man. That's a lot of people tried to make those. They're hard to do. Yeah, this one guy, you guys remember Zeusy before he changed his name to something else because he got called out for being a scammer. But he released a SMT indicator that was apparently really good and it was free. I never tried it, but then like a couple weeks after he put it out, he was like, "Oh, TradingView took it down." Yeah, Frank 369 or something. The time guy, time cycles. Don't get me. No, I'm not gonna do it. Don't get you started either. Uh-oh. Sounds like we got some sourness going on. Guys, we're not going to get our setup. I just left all these lows down here, man. Like, what the hell is so important about the 804 1 minute fair value gap? Let's be real. All right, this is holding. Got this 2 minute right here. 2 minute doesn't look bad, actually. Got a ton of stacked lows down here. Got delivery. We have an SMT. This 2 minute doesn't look terrible. When NQ's choppy, you trade silver or gold. Yeah, that's probably smart. So, whatever. So hopefully this little 30-second holds and we can close below this 2 minute because I'm trying to get a setup. But I'll tell you what does feel nice. Setting my exact conditions for what I want to see for my trade setup. That's nice because then everything that happens in between doesn't really it doesn't like get to me. Like I'm not like sitting here stressing about trying to find a setup or anything because I already know what setup I want, if that makes sense. So like instead of staring at everything being like this could work, this could work, this could work. Okay, well I already know what setup that I want that I know is going to work. So I'm going to wait and see if we get that. But I do like this 2/1 minute. Straight up. But we're just getting the. Let's see. Where is it? Bro, where is it? Here we go. What up, Sweaty? Chop, 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 chop. Brutal retraces this AM. Dude, this AM has been not clean. The only good play was the 5 minute long right after open. So pushing down through this 2 minute. It would be something like that. One-minute inverse right there. There's a really tiny 3 minute here as well. Okay. That's cool. Could try and TP at the 1 hour. Holy. Dude, I genuinely don't mind this 2 minute, but I'm going to wait for long. There's a 2 minute. This, dude, I mean, this has vision, though. Something about this is, my gut is like, oh, yeesh. This dumps. This 2 minute goes down for sure. But I want the long, dude. Did anybody try this though? Dang. Nice. Just tapped into this 1 minute again. Need to see us start pushing below that. Closed below this last 1 minute too. But it's just this 1 minute from over here that we keep bouncing out of. So once we start pushing below that, we should go for the 1 hour. Left a ton of highs up here and this SMT to come after later. Still can't close below the 1 minute gap. That's crazy. If you did try the short, I would probably just be break even now for sure. Damn, dude. Nice. Well, someone out there's done for the day. Shit. I'm done. Bye. So hopefully we don't like hit the 1 hour and then just start chopping around again. That would suck. Oops. Just tap this little 1 minute down here. It's really small. Yeah, it's a 5 minute as well. Nice call out on the 2 minute. Thank you, sir. Huge 3 minute gap now. Yeah. I know that 2 minute is cooking. I'm kind of FOMOing right now. So I know we want us to hit the 1 hour, but I do kind of like how we're stalling a little bit, right? Because it would be nice to have some more highs right here when we tap this 1 hour. That. So the 2 minutes now up 50 points, 54 points. What's your OG target? My long target? Or what? The target for the short is this 1 hour gap. But like you could have easily gotten out anywhere. Here. When we tap this 1 minute. We don't have FOMO. We don't have FOMO. Yeah, that was a really good play. Yeah, this 2 minute, honestly. Two-minute. Had a sweep. We had a SMT. Had all these lows down here. Delivery. And we're trying to aim for this 1 hour gap and try and get along from the 1 hour. Sweep these lows would be the dream. Leaving some nice highs behind here. Pause. So leaving behind some LRLR. I don't mind that. It's like actually ideal. Like everything I'm seeing right now looks ideal to get this set up. So let's take a look at ES. ES still a lot higher. So we did tap a 4 hour just now too. Good call. I still want to see this 1 hour, but damn. Jeez. That was aggressive. Let's go. It's nice. Let's take a look at silver. I think I had the wrong chart. Oh, yeah, I don't have it. So pushing up into this 30-second gap again. What's the symbol name? How do I find the chart for that? Oh, wait. Found it. Does it have like a month? Or do you just do like the main one? Like, do you pick like a January? Bro, what in the... Bro. What the hell is that all about? Dude, damn. Dude, Muffin, I think, just got BE'd. No way. Bro. Nah. Took any trades this session? No, not yet. A few people took this 2-minute short that we called, and there was a 5-minute long right after open that happened. Dude. So there's this 5-minute gap here. Bro, what in the hell, man? How about you? I read. Dude. Like, okay. First day in forever I lost because of my psychology. Oh, damn. I have a free PDF guide called the Tilt Check worksheet that we use after every trade to help us with our psychology. If you wanted to check that out. We all use it in here after each trade. Well, I don't know if we all do, but I feel like a fair amount of us do. You used my entry model, sweep FVG and enter at the FVG on the 3-minute chart. Damn. No way. So the 5-minute didn't inverse. Wait, let's pull up the silver trade. You said you use a contract, right? March contract. Three-minute. Was it this? Looks like an IOFED reaction. Yeah, I agree. Dude, Frank, what a banger. Dude, this is just ripping, man. 3 minute long. Dude, that's awesome, Franks. 1 minute long, low key garbage trade. Yeah, I'm watching the 5 minute, 3 minute. Dude, that was such a crazy reaction, man. What time was the long at? This one? Oh, wait. Actually, let me see if I can find it. I bet it was this one. Was it that? Yes. Longing into a bearish SMT. Yeah. I see the vision on that. I was eyeballing that same trade. The only reason I didn't take it is because I wanted us to tap the 1 hour gap down here. Now we tapped the 4 hour gap, got 2 points from the 1 hour gap, and we're flying. Left some sell side down here. Price was just shitty, and I saw the V-shaped momentum and was like, let's go. I mean, dude, that's fair. So the 3 minute just inversed there. Let's take a look at ES. Two minute is inversed, 3 minute is inversed. Dang, man, I feel so weird. I would feel so weird entering right inside this 30-minute BPR. Like, genuinely, our best setup was down here, right? Like, I was kind of watching for this 30-second to inverse, but then we got that candle. Let's see. But we are a ton of LRLR up here. So there's the 5 minute close. Just tapped into the 30-minute BPR and this 30-second BPR again. Is anyone trying the 5 minute? Yeah. Nah, bro. on paper. Yeah, agreed. I just don't like how I didn't like the entry. It was just so we've been rejecting from here all morning. The best setup would have been down here after the tap, right? Like had this 30-second marked out, but dude, come on. Even if it does work, I'm too ashamed of these newbie trades. Um, those are from today, or oh yeah, that's this and the short. Yeah, I also hope this pumps for Sean. Yeah, today only. Yeah, you're good though. Do you like so again, the 1 minute long, I totally understand the vision. The only thing that held me back was wanting the 1 hour tap. The short kind of actually does make uh the short was probably a little rushed, low key, if I'm being real. Like the short ended up kind of hitting, but it was still just you just kind of later him. Like I totally see the vision on the 1 minute. The short actually ended up like hitting your BE, but you kind of just got wicked out. So it's not like your vision was just wrong, bro. Like the short kind of just didn't have a sweep. But like I see the vision because like this 1 minute inversing and then failing, right? That would make me think, okay, well that we must not be going for the high. So like I feel that. That makes sense. But we just didn't really get a sweep. So not trades that I would really beat yourself up about. I would just kind of like make note of those things. And that's it. New week, new me. Hopefully. He's saying new week, new me on a Thursday. I respect it. Both already planning ahead. Next year is going to be my year in terms of trading. That's funny. 2030 for me? All right, guys. Listen, I need this to be my year. Let's just all make it our year together. How about that? Last year was my year, but I missed it. It's already my year. What you mean? That's funny. Oh damn, dude, it's 8:15. All right. I'm gonna probably hop off till PM. So